What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I'm using a very silly team with a bunch of very silly mons. We've got Sap Sipper for a Giraffe, we've got Giratina Origin Form, we've got a Thunderous with Assault Vest, and we've got Houndoom here. Now, this Houndoom has a pretty interesting set with Endeavor and Sucker Punch. So when you go down to Sash, you Endeavor something, finish it off with Sucker Punch. At least I think that's the strategy there. Farigiraf with Sap Sipper is funny because people on ladder will assume that they can't fake out, which is nice. But you don't have the ability to swap in and actually block a priority move. And if they find out you're Sap Sipper, well, then they know. Giratina is an interesting mon. Shadow Force, Shadow Sneak, Breaking Swipe is alright. Steel Terra makes it pretty good into Kali Ice. I'm not sure I'm a super big believer in any of these mons, but maybe they could do something. I'm gonna find out here. Let's get into it. Alright, we're fighting a very cool team. Dialga, not Origin Form, Ursaluna, Zamazenta, Vivian, Primarina, and Fluttermane. Dialga and Fluttermane both earn Trick Room. Vivian could be Rage Powder Redirection. Interesting. Ursaluna is very cool to see because Giratina just walls it if it's a standard set. We have Trick Room on our Farigiraf as well to keep that in check if we would like. Snarl seems nice. How do I beat Zamazenta? Houndoom Burning Jealousy right off the bat would be fantastic. We can pull that off. So let's just go with Houndoom. Having spread moves at least is nice. And there's nothing really to block Sucker Punch if that comes into play. I'm thinking Houndoom plus Zacian. Just start dealing damage as quick as possible. There's a lot of things Zacian can do a lot of damage to. Let's just do it. Giratina. It's probably Farigiraf, but I'm tempted to bring Thunderous as well. Snarl is okay. Thunderous is actually pretty good into Zamazenta, which is why I want to bring it, but so is Giratina. I'm gonna go with Thunderous. Well, I'm bringing 3 goofy Pokemon to this battle. Okay, let's see how it goes. They got a pretty goofy team too. I wonder what the item is on Dialga. If it's not Adamant Crystal to change its form, it has access to pretty much anything else it wants. Koraidon card, nice. Could be like safety goggles or something that doesn't really matter here. Dialga and Vivian. Okay. Your goal is to get up Trick Room. I could spread move Burning Jealousy here. Plus try to Sacred Sword the Dialga. I think it'll probably get redirected into Vivillon. That's what I want to go with. Okay, it is just Rage Powder. I'm expecting Burning Jealousy to be enough anyway. Sacred Sword will do very little. Okay. A little bit of chip to Dialga. Take out the redirector, but it can't be Sleep Powder and stuff. You get up Trick Room. Now, one good thing is Ursaluna come in. It's not burned yet. Yeah, hi Ursaluna. You're gonna Telepathy Earthquake here, which is cool, I guess. Are you going to double into Houndoom? Probably not. I think I want to go for Endeavor into Ursaluna. I want to go for Endeavor into Dialga. Yeah, I think Endeavor into Dialga. I could just Terra Fighting Sacred Sword the Bear here. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. No Terra from their end is nice. think it's unlikely that they can knock out Zacian if I go Terra Fighting. I guess they could double in with like Flash Cannon, Headlong Rush or something. Ursaluna just Protect, I guess that's fine. And Dialga Protect. Interesting. So you see the Sacred Sword coming, you see the Endeavor coming, you saw my Terra, you got your burn, but you lost a turn of Trick Room. Giratina can come in pretty good. I would fear getting hit by a Dragon move on either slot here. And that would be at Zacian, I would think. I think my best bet is to try to get out of Trick Room. But Endeavor is tempting. I think I'm going to Endeavor Dialga and bring in Giratina. If they double into Houndoom, they double into Houndoom. But I can't imagine you just leave Terra Fighting Sacred Sword Zacian on the field when you have two things here. Earthquake, 1 HP. Could be a Dragon move hitting Giratina here, I guess. No, Flash Cannon double up into Houndoom. Alright. Poor Houndoom. So Zacian was free to go for a swing there, huh? Let's bring in Zacian just because it has Protect. And I'm going with... I think I just want a Sacred Sword Ursaluna protect Giratina. But if they get that call as well... Ghost Ursaluna here. Yeah, of course it is. Alright, well if I can't get a call right, I can't win, right? Oh... Screen peeking? Let's see what they do with it. Facade into Zacian. Critical hit! Goodbye! Oh no. Oh no, that went downhill fast. Draco Meteor, yep. So what can I do now? I can lose Thunderous to a Facade and then get hit by Draco. The end. That's all I can do. Good game. Let's see, how do I somehow win anyway? I don't really. They leave Thunderous alone for some reason. I get this foul play into Ursaluna, and I get a double protect on Giratina. But they're not going to ignore Thunderous. Yeah. Draco Meteor. Okay, we don't die. For a second I thought we dodged there. But no, we're just gone. Well, that was a clean sweep. Dialga Ursaluna, everybody. The most powerful restricted duo in the game. GG. Cool trainer card. Alright, we've got Miraidon, Cali Ice with Amoonguss, Incin, Urshifu, Lando. So, Farigiraf is nice here. Rocky Helmet could help against Urshifu. Sap Sipper against the Amoonguss is really funny. And we're Terra Water even. I don't expect Urshifu to come, honestly. We've got Giratina, Thunderous, Water Pond. That'd be too scary for it. I'm gonna lead Farigiraf. Am I? I think I can lead Farigiraf safely if I lead it with Zacian. That way I threaten Miraidon turn 1. Yeah. I kind of want Thunderous also for the Miraidon. Honestly, Steel Giratina is pretty interesting. but so is Houndoom. Houndoom, Burning Jealousy, Sucker Punch, Endeavor. No Tailwind. Don't think I want Water Pond. Question is Thundurus or Houndoom. I think it's Thundurus. No, I'm bringing Houndoom. I think just the Endeavor Sucker Punch combo, if I can get something off with it, is just so much value. Much more than Thundurus just being immune to an electric move and then going down to something else. Koraidon! Cool trainer card. Amoonguss Calyrex. Alrighty. You're gonna, what, Spore Zacian here? Let's Helping Hand. Try to get rid of Amoonguss. I think Helping Hand Behemoth Blade, get rid of Amoonguss would be massive. It's one of their strongest mons under Trick Room. They might be trying to put up Trick Room. I'm hesitant to Terra Water right off the bat because of the Miraidon in back. They're Terra Fire. That's cool. I didn't go for you with Behemoth Blade or Play Rough. Here's a Helping Hand. Hopefully this is enough to take Amoonguss. Which looks like they are trying to Spore something with. It's not enough! Wow! Good night. And Trick Room. Alright, this is the part where we Terra Water and reverse Trick Room, and Zacian has to take a hit. Doesn't matter what Zacian clicks, it's going to bed. Dang. +1 Helping Hand Behemoth Blade, not enough for that Amoonguss. Alright, Amoonguss, I see you. This is just Miraidon. Oh, it's Incineroar. Okay. Alright, Incineroar, Amoonguss, Calyrex. Farigiraf has its work cut out for it. You don't think you can Fake Out, since you still don't know I'm Sap Sipper. So you're not going to go for Fake Out. Just a high horsepower. Sure. Now it'll be Glacial Lance. If I had to guess. Let's go for Foul Play and... I guess it's fine to try to wake up here. Foul Play the Calyrex. Try to get a Sacred Sword. Switching into Houndoom, I would just give up my Sash. Ooh, but we wake up. We get some damage. Nice. Half of Incineroar's health? I'll take it. U-turn, take some Rocky Helmet. It's probably going to be a Glacial Lance now, but whatever. Hello, Amoonguss. Foul Play does something at least. Oh, and just putting Trick Room back up. Okay. You know I'm Rocky Helmet, you think I can Spore. I'm going to reverse Trick Room, and I'm going to Protect. This is the part where Sap Sipper should pay off. Spore. Nah. Alright, but now what do? Do you bring Incineroar back in, probably? So I should Foul Play Calyrex and Sacred Sword as the Amoonguss swaps out? Yeah. Hello, Incineroar. Just, you wanted to get rid of my Sap Sipper boost. I get it. I understand. I'm curious if they just waste another turn going for Trick Room. Incineroar barely hangs on. Good foul play into Calyrex with a critical hit. Love that. They set Trick Room again. Alright, this could be Glacial Lance. If you fake out my Farigiraf, you lose Incineroar, which is nice. I don't think there's anything wrong with Foul Play. Protect. Like, are you just gonna fake out Farigiraf and lose Incin to Rocky Helmet? Yeah, okay. You really want Trick Room up that bad. Alright. Alright. You got it. And high horsepower, Glacial Lance? Glacial Lance. How much does Farigiraf have left? 77? Went from 123 to 77? Cool. Amoonguss! Probably gonna Pollen Puff Calyrex, I would guess. That's annoying. Maybe I reverse Trick Room now and bring in Houndoom. Alright, we got rid of the Incin. As much damage as we did to Calyrex, it's a good shot that they just get rid of that now. Houndoom! Yeah, it's Pollen Puff. That makes sense. Glacial Lance. That's a good chunk to everybody. And now we put up... Well, undo Trick Room. Yes. Alright, let's do the... How much attack do you have? -1? Let's do Foul Play Calyrex plus Endeavor Calyrex. Rage Powder? Alright. Some good damage to the Amoonguss there. Foul Play. Not enough. Farigiraf down. I could have called them Trick Rooming here and Trick Room the Trick Room, I guess. No, they're gonna Glacial Lance this time. Things have been better. Giratina, for example, is quite scared here. Let's see, we won't go down to Rocky Helmet. I think I Behemoth Blade Amoonguss, Shadow Force. There's a chance they try to set up Trick Room, in which case Giratina will come back after Calyrex attacks, but then if they brought in Miraidon next, Miraidon can attack after Giratina reappears. That would actually be pretty awkward either way. Wait, we fainted. Did I do my math wrong? I think I did my math wrong on the Rocky helmet damage. Whoops. Okay, not setting Trick Room. Is it Miraidon? Yeah. You just lock in Dragon move. What can I do? Oh yeah, I did the math on Rocky Helmet wrong. Rocky Helmet is 1/6. I was thinking it was 1/8. Silly me. If I still had Zacian here, we would take out Miraidon with Play Rough, assuming we hit. Then Shadow Force would do that much to Calyrex, and then Glacial Lance. No, because we would get hit by Glacial Lance and have lost Zacian anyway. I don't think we had a shot in that one. Dang. Terrifier or Cali Ice is kind of hard to beat. Anyway, GG. Alright, we've got Ice Rider, Lunala, with Water Pond of their own, Female Indeedee, Iron Hands, and Incineroar. Very, very Trick Roomy team. So Farigiraf could be cool. They have Terrain, whatever. Giratina with Terra could be really solid here, except Iron Hands is scary. Zacian, Farigiraf, Giratina seems nice. Snarl from Thundurus could be alright, but we're extremely weak to the Glacial Lances, whereas Houndoom, Spread Move, Endeavor. Sucker Punch won't get us much value if they bring in Indeedee. Burning Jealousy won't do much for us. I think it's Water Pond? At least for redirection and some defensiveness. Plus it can hit. Water Pond can hit. Yeah, I'm going Water Pond. Want to save Terra for Giratina. Probably. Depends on if Ice Rider come out right away. Ooh, cool trainer card. It's like the Lunala's wings are your wings. Love it. Incineroar Lunala. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but not the end of the world either. Sure, I'm intimidated. But you don't know that you can fake me out. So I could Behemoth Blade Lunala plus Foul Play. The most common Terra is probably Fairy and Water. If it's Fairy, this combo kind of traps you. If it's Water, just click it and I can't hurt you. Also, if you call me being Sap Sipper, just fake something out. Alright, cool. Behemoth Blade, no Terra. A little bit of chip from that. Moongeist Beam straight out the gate. That's surprising. Does half to Zacian. And we get burned. Okay, I mean... You didn't put Trick Room up. Maybe expecting an Imprison or a reverse Trick Room here. But no, it's Foul Play, which is huge damage. In fact, now that we're burned, you're still in Behemoth Blade range. But probably better to... I don't want anything else burned, so why don't I just get some damage with Sacred Sword onto Ensign? And go for Foul Play on Lunala, make sure they can't get Trick Room up. Lunala swap is fine. Into hands. Okay. Good damage into Incineroar, actually. Oh, that was a crit. Alright. Knock off my Rocky Helmet. Alrighty. And a little bit of damage into hands. Not bad. I mean, I want my Zacian to do as much as it can before it goes down, so I'm gonna go Play Rough into hands. Probably also Psychic Fang's hands. I'm also tempted to Foul Play the Ensign here, since it could very easily Parting Shot or swap. Expecting another Sacred Sword, maybe. So, yeah. Foul Play Ensign is tempting. Especially because they're faster if they Parting Shot. They'll get out first. Play Rough just misses, because that's what Play Rough does. Wild Charge, take some Rocky Helmet. Ooh, and you didn't knock me out. Or did you? Oh, you're gonna burn my... Okay. Burning Farigiraf. Psychic Fangs will do nada. I think this is a fine time for Giratina to come in. As long as we can threaten Ensign off the field, we're not going to have to worry about getting burned. Like, you can Terra your Ensign if you want to, but incoming Sacred Sword plus Breaking Swipe. What's the speed stat on this guy? 122? Hard for Ensign to be that fast. It can be, but not common. So yeah, Breaking Swipe, Sacred Sword. Ensign swap, fine by me. Lunala? Alright, we'll cover that with the Breaking Swipe. Lunala should be gone. And a -1 on hands is nice. Unfortunately, this means our Giratina is going to get intimidated, but worst things can happen. Rain Punch. Alright, Zacian's down. Let's see, do I anticipate Incineroar to come in, or are you going to go Calyrex now? Here's Callie. Let me get a big Ivy Cudgel into Iron Hands. Terra Steel Shadow Force? I definitely want to Ivy Cudgel Hands. Hands might swap. And I want pressure on hands if I'm going to Terra Steel. I think I will click Shadow Force into Calyrex. Yeah, hand swaps. That's nice. That's really nice. Alright, here's a Terra for me. They will have the opportunity to Terra as well. And both of my mons are intimidated. So, don't know how well this is going to go for me in the end. What if this Ivy Cudgel takes out? That's a start. Iron Hands is pretty scary, though, to a Terra Steel Giratina. Maybe I should have targeted at the Iron Hands slot. Alright, you set Trick Room, so Giratina is going to come back last. Basically a free hit this turn. So your mons have no reason not to target Ogerpon. So, Spiky Shield. Now if you have a boosting move of some kind, also interesting that the Calyrex didn't Terra. Did they already Terra something? Should Terra now, right? Or did I forget that they already Terra'd something? Nope, here it comes. Just don't be normal. Be fire, be water. Fire. Cool. I can live with that. Fake out, take some chip for free. Yeah, I really should have targeted the Iron Hand slot with Shadow Force. That would have been a lot better. That did nothing to Calyrex. Yikes. Could follow me. Probably lose Water Pond there. I could. I'm thinking Cudgel the Calyrex. I'm thinking Cudgel. I'm thinking Woodhammer Iron Hands Protect. See if I can get it into Shadow Sneak range. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be Glacial Lance plus a fighting move at Giratina. Oh no! Ogre Pun, no! I have no chance now. I needed that damage into... Alright. Trick Room turns. 2. I'm out of here. Good game. Oh man, the crit. No. Great trainer card. Alright, we've got... Oh! Volcarona, Iron Moth, Slitherwing. That's awesome. Miraidon, Koraidon, Whimsicott. Yeah, that's the coolest team I'm going to fight today, that's for sure. Alright, Giratina has pretty good typing against most of those. So I like Giratina. Burning Jealousy is iffy. I expect like maybe Meteor Beam from the Iron Moth, which is kind of scary. Zacian, just having Zacian is scary. Zacian does nothing. But a lot of Snarl targets. So I'm thinking Thundurus. And maybe Farigiraf. Thundurus Giratina. Thundurus Giratina Water Pond Houndoom? Houndoom, just having the fire immunity, honestly, isn't bad. Terra Ghost can technically wall Koraidon in an endgame. I'm a little more worried about Miraidon, though. Miraidon doesn't like to fight Zacian, but the rest of the team sure does. So this is what I'm going with. Leaving Farigiraf, so I have no Trick Room. But hopefully I can do something with... That's a good trainer card. No one ever focuses on him. Alright. Whimsicott Koraidon right away. Alright. I would guess Fire move at Thundurus. Houndoom could come in there. That is certainly annoying. I want to pop Shadow Force right away. try to break it. I think I'm gonna go for Shadow Force into Koraidon. Because if Whimsicott wants to do any sort of status moves this turn, you're not going to be able to hit me next turn. Then we could see a double into... Ooh, they have Breaking Swipe. Oh, oh, that's awful. Oh, that's really bad for me. Yikes. Yikes. No! Why? Why do you have Breaking Swipe? Alright, Thundurus. Let's see what you can do. Oh no! Did I just lose? I see no reason why you wouldn't just Breaking Swipe again. So we can protect, I guess. I have nothing! I have nothing now! Absolutely nothing I can do other than I can Terra Ghost. I can... No, you would Breaking Swipe. You wouldn't even go for a fighting move. Protect, Thunderbolt, paralyze the Koraidon. That's really my game plan here. Wow. Yep, Breaking Swipe. No reason not to. And now you can Breaking Swipe and Moonblast into Thundurus, and that'll get a KO, and it's game over. Unless I get the para here. Then I'm still technically in it. Okay. Full para Endeavor. Full para. Endeavor the Koraidon. Finish it off with Thunderbolt. Or you could just Moonblast into Houndoom. That's safe too. Yeah, you didn't even get paralyzed. Okay. Well, this has been fun. Maybe I just don't know. Maybe Houndoom wasn't it. You know? Maybe Houndoom is not the team. Oh, man. Let's run while we still have some dignity left. Yeah, I'm gonna post this anyway, but I can't really highly recommend this team. Good trainer card. Well, we're back. And I guess I don't know how to use Houndoom. That happens sometimes, I guess. I'm gonna post this one anyway. I'm not gonna just hide the fact that I can't play this team. Maybe you can play this team. There's the rental code for you. Give it a shot yourself. Thank you anyway to the creator. I'll make sure to link them in the description, though they might not be too happy about it. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.